Yo, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be breaking down chapter 7 of Metaverse, the Metaverse, and how it will revolutionize everything. And we're no longer talking theory here, we're talking about engines. And today's focus is going to be on the software that actually builds the Metaverse. If compute is the fuel, like we said last week, and networking is the roads, then virtual world engines are the construction crew. They render, they simulate, and stitch together entire realities. Matthew Ball quoted in chapter 7 of the book, in his words, he wrote exactly, the software that enables digital environments to be constructed and run is essential to the metaverse. And today, a handful of game engines are its most crucial platforms. He's talking about tools like Unity, Unreal Engine, and other proprietary render stacks. These engines aren't just for games anymore. They are the skeleton for immersive experience across VR, AR, Web3, and digital twinning. What do these engines do? Let me break it down for you. They simulate physics, gravity, water, wind, and explosions. They generate lighting, real-time shadows, reflections, day and night circles, right? And they render visuals. We're talking avatars, environments, and objects. And they also handle audio, networking, scripting, AI, and user interfaces. In short, they are all in one toolboxes for building full-blown worlds. You want real-life examples? Look at Fortnite. It runs on Unreal Engine, and Epic Games is now using it to host concerts, films, and digital merch drops, right? Look at Unity, on the other hand. It powers games, mobile apps, training simulations for the military, and even car dashboard user interfaces. You can also talk about Roblox. Though its own engine is built on similar principles as Unity and Unreal Engine, it still allows for user-generated worlds running on a common foundation. These are not just tools anymore, guys. Like, they are platforms for participation. I want you guys to understand something here. Whoever controls the engine controls the terms of world creation. That's why we're seeing big tech companies trying to buy or invest in engine technology. Engine makers are adding creator economies and new decentralized platforms trying to break the walled gardens. Because if you can own the layer where worlds are made, you don't just build content, you build infrastructure. Let me paint a picture here for you. You design a killer pair of sneakers, let's call them Reebok Impacts, and they're bold, they're branded, they're dripping with style, right? Now imagine you could wear them not just in one game, but in every game. You lace them up in Roblox, you sprint through Fortnite, you stunt in Unreal powered worlds, and they even show up in your Futureverse avatar profile, like the exact same shoes everywhere you go. That's the premise of what Futureverse is building, with something called the Universal Blueprint Framework, or UBF. You're wondering what UBF is? Well, UBF is like a universal translator for digital stuff. It helps things you create, like avatars, clothes, collectibles. It helps them work across different games, engines, and worlds. With UBF, you don't need to be a game dev to make cool digital items. You create once, those items can automatically work in multiple platforms. And since the items isn't locked into one game, you actually own it. Like, it's yours. You take it with you like digital luggage, basically. And this means your Reebok Impacts, they're not for Fortnite only. They're not stuck in Roblox. They are your shoes. And UBF is the reason why they can run with you wherever you go in the digital lands. Now, you must be wondering why all of this matters, right? Well, right now, digital stuff is stuck. Skins that you buy in one game don't follow you into another. But Futureverse is saying, what if your creations could move with you? What if one digital identity, one inventory worked everywhere? That is exactly what UBF enables. And instead of making new game engines, Futureverse is focused on building the layer underneath, the one that makes all engines talk to each other. They're not just fighting the system, they're upgrading it so that the next time you buy digital gear, it actually comes with freedom. So what have I learned from chapter 7? Well, I've learned that the metaverse won't be coded one line at a time. It will be forged inside engines. And those engines, they are quickly becoming political battlegrounds for ownership, access, and creativity. Unity, Unreal Engine, Roblox, they set the rules right now. But you see platforms like Futureverse, they are betting on open rails where every creator, every character, and every community has the tools to build and evolve their own universe. And that might actually be the most powerful engine of all. Thank you once again for listening to me rant and tell you all about the metaverse and how it will revolutionize everything by Matthew Ball. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around. And if you're new, do well to check back previous videos because I've been doing this for the past 7 weeks now. And if you know you're looking forward to chapter 8, well, before it drops, do well to like, share, retweet, tag your friends so they can also have insights on what exactly is going on right before our eyes. If you haven't, please make sure to check out the book, read for yourself, and don't just take my word for it. Thank you, and let's keep going.